Alright guys, we are doing a complete rebuild on my 2-speed, man. This was an old 2-speed I had on here, Blackbone. I had used it on my Baja for the longest time, and it finally gave up. So we got a few fresh parts here from my man Roderick. We're going to throw in here. We got a brand new claw. This is called a claw. This is what engages your second speed. Basically, you adjust this set screw here. That puts tension or releases tension off of this claw here, which, let's see if I can show this, opens up and grabs that second gear. That's how a 2-speed works. This goes on like such. I'll loosen that up a little bit. Then we'll throw on the second gear. These right here, these pins, are what that claw will grab onto. That'll slide on next. And then we have the first gear, right, with that brand new shim on there, because my other shim just stopped working. It was all torn up. The Blackbone shim is plastic. This Roderick Metz shim here, this is a nice brass shim. So it should be no slop, no movement, no nothing. So we'll get these parts on here. All right. Now I like to use high temperature thread sealant for these screws here. A little bit around there, and I'll put a little dab on that also for that spring adjustment. But as you can see, there's a nice little flat spot back here. All right, that flat spot is what you want this first one to ride on. So we got that there. I'll turn it a hair so I can get the screw started. Tighten that up real good. Get a rag, wipe that off. Now this one here, pull this out. Got it on there, tighten this up some. So usually we try to get it almost flush, maybe a hair above. Then what I do is I pull this claw, see how it feels. Which might be a little too tight, but we're gonna let it ride like that. Let it ride like that. We can always make adjustments later with that set screw. And we'll take and throw on the second speed gear. Bearing looked good, so we'll leave that alone. That's on there. And we'll throw the first speed gear on here with the brand new shim. Smooth as butter. Then we'll throw on the bolt here with some fresh sealant on that also. And we get it tight. Then we'll put a 13mm on it. Also, make sure you don't tighten that bolt up too much. If you're tightening this bolt up all the way, and it doesn't allow this to spin free without these wheels moving, if it's not allowing that to spin free, you need a longer bolt. Get a longer bolt that bottoms out and allows this thing to spin free. See how that bolt ain't moving? All right, the only thing left to do now is test it out. But that's just a quick overview of you know, your 2-speed's acting up, man. Just take a look at it, yo. I mean, it might be something simple. This was a couple things. What I think happened was my bolt backed out here. The bolt backed out, which allowed the gear to walk a little bit. That caused this bushing to get ate up. Then after that, after it walked out so far, my one-way bearing took a shot. So, quick little video on 2-speed maintenance and, you know, how to keep your 2-speed going. I know a lot of people get frustrated with these things. This is a good system. We use it on all our drag cars. 99% of each drag car that's out there, if it's running a small block, on road and off road, it's using a 2-speed system. So Blackbone makes a beautiful one. That's pretty much what I run in most of my systems. My on-road Baja, I am running the Roderick Metz lay shaft and gear holders, but this is a Blackbone one. I heard King motor is okay. Just got to be careful of the pinion clutch bell. It's a 2-piece design. There's a bolt that actually holds the stem on, which tends to be an issue. So if you got the coin and you can afford it, go with Blackbone. Or like I said, you can use the King motor gear holders, but use a Blackbone clutch bell, or you ever use a UFC clutch bell. That's another thing with the UFC. It takes a little bit of shaving that you got to do on that stem to make it work, which is a little bit of pain in the butt. I wish UFC would correct that so that it wouldn't be an issue anymore. But whatever. It's part of the hobby. Always wrenching on something. Just a little video, you know what I mean, on 2-speed maintenance. Just keep a lookout on that, guys. All right. So I will holler at you on the next one. All right, man. Out.